We're in Hawaii. We've been here a day already. It was an exhausting day just to fly here. It's beautiful. We're gonna go hike some shit now.
There is an island in the Pacific. Oh, you get there on a board. They speak a foreign tongue that I can't read. Oh, I've only been there in my dreams. There is a man on top of a mountain, facing towards the sun and smoking on a pie.
We have an enormous van. I'm not quite sure if we need to take you on a tour. It's just a big ass van. It's just our favorite way to travel. I mean, we just park places. We find a shower at a campground, and then we just go wherever we want.
I had a cup of tea in Osaka and spent the night inside a bamboo-covered house.
Check out our van.
But when I got to my destination, I saw that man deep in meditation. And by the time I that man was gone. Ooh.
We're at the blowhole now. Water just comes up in a hole and blows. Yeah. It's like a geyser, but powered by waves.
Maybe we'll get splashed.
Yeah. Just stopped for lunch. We just drove most of the west coast up into the north coast of Maui. We saw the blowhole. Awesome. Now we're at no, I'm not gonna try. Now we're at Hakaluna Head. No, it's not even close, but I'm gonna edit it in. Lunch, eating some fruit, PB&Js. We're on our way to the Olivine pools. Hopefully we'll get to swim. It's like 82 degrees here. It's incredible. It's beautiful. There's a breeze at all times. It's 29 degrees when we left Arkansas. I prefer this. Hey, we're at the Kahakuloa Head. Pretty sure I nailed that. Legend says an ancient Hawaiian king used to start his morning off jumping off of that into the ocean. I wouldn't do it. Doesn't sound great, but it's beautiful and pretty enormous.
Darling, on the way up to the sun, sitting by the trees, roll another one. Wake up, darling, on the way up to the sun, sitting by the trees.
We're at the Olivine pools. It's like a volcanic rock that's formed like a pool in the ocean that you get to hang out at.
Oh la 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 la, way go. Oh darling, darling, darling. In a daydream, bossing all the way to my home. What a space and time. There's so much I know.
We are on the Waihi Ridge Trail right now. It's like completely dense forest and beautiful, and all we can hear is birds. And apparently we're gonna get a really great view at the top. So let's see.
If we don't die, it's the steepest start ever. We're old. This trail is more difficult than it would have been years ago. I guess this is our last big trip before we're 30. Ow.
Before you're 30.
There's some waterfalls over there though. We're at the top-ish. We've gotten to the first top. Apparently there are multiple tops. I mean, look at this. It's just beautiful.
Living in the city, looking for a life, looking for somebody with whom could be my wife.
all the way up there, which is not the top, it goes down, and then even further up. Quite the trek. I'm tired, let's go eat some lunch. So we were on our way to a hike that we just saw on the map. I hadn't even researched and prepared for. And it's called 13 Crossings, and it's a bunch of stream crossings. And when we parked, a local was like, don't go that way, go this way. No one ever goes this way, and it's better. And we have 3 waterfalls here, all to ourselves. We are alone, and it's beautiful. We're gonna swim. So our goal is to always make these trips as cheap as possible. I mean, that's usually everyone's goal on vacation. We do the whole camper van thing. We save up all year. We don't really spend money on anything else. This is the thing we like to do. And we can stay pretty cheap. Our credit card points pay for the flight. We get a camper van so we don't have to rent a car and a hotel. We only have to rent one thing. But the camper van does come with costs, extra costs sometimes. And in Maui, that's gas prices. I'll show you. Gas is $4.49 a gallon. So we wallowed around in the river. It was awesome. Pretty tiring. We went and had a beautiful lunch and an incredible view. But now we're in Iao Valley. Iao Valley? I-A-O? Iao. Iao Valley. State monument. Check it out. Boom. And it looks like a different place. We drove basically in one of the valleys between the ridges and the mountains. And I mean, they're so steep. The walls are so steep on both sides. It looks like Vietnam. It's dense, and there's a breeze going through it, and there's a big river. It's very beautiful, and we're gonna hike around in it. Cool beans.
Neon rose music, Saturday night, and we all could use it. Moon rock lasers with my friends. Love what we got before it ends. Before it ends. Before it ends. Before it ends. Before.
Woke up early, 5 a.m. early, and started on the road to Hana, which is like been hyped as like the thing to do here on Maui. It's just a beautiful long road along a very isolated and sketchy coast of North Maui, and there's just beautiful stuff along the way, so we've heard. So we're now at the first stop of Twin Falls, and gonna check out some waterfalls. Where are we at?
We are at Twin Falls. I think this is just one of the twins. There's actually a lot of people here, but nobody wanted to cross the river and get their feet wet, so we got the bottom of the falls to ourselves.
If you're traveling alone, come with me. Pack your bags, leave a note and a wheel.
Waterfall. We had to hike about a mile up a stream to get here. We almost gave up, But then we got some directions from some people who knew. But we found it. Beautiful. We're gonna swim. It's also raining. What an adventure.
So we'll go to the country from the nursery rhymes. Jack and Jill, the Easter Bunny, the Catcher in the Rye.
There's supposed to be 2 more waterfalls above this, so we're gonna go climb a sketchy ladder if you see it.
Which will be history. So we'll go to Sydney and we'll cross the bridge.
Alright, so to get to this waterfall, you hike through the thickest, densest bamboo forest of all time. You can't see the sun. You can't see the sun. It's really cool. This is some Hawaiian shit. Alright, we're almost to the end to the road to Hana. We stayed in Hana overnight at a campground. It's definitely the way to do it. I don't know how people do this in a day. Pretty ridiculous. But one of the most beautiful waterfalls in Hana, apparently. It's a big one. About 100 feet, maybe? 80 feet? Right off the road. Pretty cool. Apparently there's supposed to be a massive crowd here, but it's just us. It's about 7 in the morning, so we watched the sunrise and got on our way. Alright, we're starting the PPY trail. It's like the longest hike that we'll do on this trip. 4 miles round trip, not really bad. But dear Lord, it is sticky hot. We'll check back in as we go. But I already just want to be in a refrigerator.
Smoking the herb and we're drinking beers. Everyone is awake, we're just sitting here. And I don't really want to go, but my heart is on the run. Float on a wave just to feel the air. The sun shines on my back when the skies are clear. And I don't really want to know, darling, just let it go. We could leave tonight, have ourselves an ordinary paradise. We could leave tonight, have ourselves an ordinary paradise.
So we now hike down to the Venus pools. Very quick walk, but beautiful, like swimming where a creek meets the ocean, and it kind of intermingles the water, and it's like a beautiful green, and there's cliffs to jump off of.
I dreamt I was a fish within the wave. I go wherever I decide to go. One thing I think I might have to consider is that I really got no place to call my home. I took a trip and swam my way to Rio. I listened to the bosom of our band. The water here is blue, there's a lot of things in it. If I'm a fish, how can I walk across the sand? Oh darling, won't you please consider. The leaves are changing colors like they do. The weather here, my love, it isn't perfect, but it's perfect just so long as I'm with you.
Just got price gouged, worse than I've ever been price gouged. Capitalism just happened to me, and it hurt. We were here in Hana. There's one gas station. We've been here this is our 4th day we woke up here. Gas had been $4.45, just like in the rest of Hawaii. That's a lot. I get it, that's a lot. But when we wake up to leave Saturday morning, gas is suddenly $5.63. Those bastards. They got me.
How much did that coffee cost?
I know. Online, there's quite a bit of like fear mongering about the road to Hana, and it being, oh, it's dangerous and scary, and you be careful. It's just a small road. It's not bad at all. We've driven in the Scottish Highlands, and its roads are 1,000 times more narrow and scary than these. There's a few times where you're up high, and you know there might be crowds of cars, and you just got to go slow, and it's a little narrow, but it's nothing that you should be afraid of. It was really cool. It's a beautiful drive. It was really fun, but at no point was it very challenging or scary, or you never had to white knuckle the steering wheel or anything like that. Really beautiful drive. Hana was fantastic. Everyone should go. But yeah, we're in an enormous van, drove all through Hana, up and around for 3 days, and had no problem at all. Made it to near the top of Haleakala, National Park 25 for Kelsey. I don't know, like 23 for me, something like that. I'll count them later. On the summit of Haleakala, the volcano that kind of formed the whole island, one of them. It was beautiful, and then the clouds came in before I shot anything because I'm dumb. But clouds are kind of covering everything now, but it was beautiful. You could see to the ocean 360 degrees and into a volcanic crater that felt and looked like Mars. We stopped at Brother Cheeks. I swear it's Brother Cheeks. Not chicks, not cheeks, same thing. We got a pina colada smoothie because it got hot and we wanted to get cool. Checking out some rainbow eucalyptus trees. They're really cool. Their bark sheds naturally with like a bunch of beautiful colors underneath it. And they're tall as hell, like 150-foot trees. Like Baker Mayfield can't throw the length of this tree. I'm not very good at talking to the camera yet. Maybe I never was. Dream checklist. Awesome. It's gonna be a bum. He's so cool. When he comes up for air, he's just like, back down.